Audio Jungle.
Three shot, one fatally in Linstead. The police in St. Catherine are searching for a gunman who shot three men, one fatally, on Peck Street in Linstead on Saturday. The deceased has been identified as 42-year-old laborer Jason Martin of Rossipin and Time and Patient District in the parish. The injured are 57-year-old Mason and a 46-year-old of a Bagwalk address. Reports are that about 4 a.m., the three men were sitting along Peck Street, also called Back Road, in the vicinity of Calvin's Plaza, when they were pounced upon by a man who brandished a handgun and fired, hitting all three. Martin, who was shot in the head, died at the Linstead Hospital. The other victims were admitted for their injuries. The police have not established a motive for the incident. The Linstead Criminal Investigations Branch is probing the matter. Druggists charged for a shooting in Westmoreland. The police in Westmoreland on Saturday charged a man for shooting another who tried to stop him from stealing lumber. Charged with wounding with intent is 50-year-old Calvin Salmon, otherwise called Druggist, of Savannah Lamar, Westmoreland. His court date is being finalized. The incident happened in Hudson Street on Saturday, February 15. The police report that about 11 p.m., the complainant was walking along the roadway when he observed someone and another man stealing lumber. According to the police, the complainant intervened and tried to stop the men, during which someone pulled a firearm from his waistband and opened fire at him. The complainant ran in a bid to escape injury. A report was made to the police, and on Friday, February 28, the police carried out an operation during which the suspect was apprehended and taken into custody. He was subsequently charged following a question and answer session in the presence of his attorney on March 1. Increase in homeless population straining Kingston shelters, says Mayor. Mayor of Kingston, Andrew Swaby, has acknowledged a rise in the city's homeless population, which he said is putting additional financial pressure on shelters and support services. Speaking with reporters, Swaby said the Kingston and St. Andrew Municipal Corporation, KSAMC, is working to coordinate efforts among individuals and groups who provide food for the homeless. He explained that the goal is to streamline food distribution and encourage feeding at designated locations, such as Poor Relief Office at 65 Hanover Street. There are days when multiple groups are feeding them and other days when no one does. We want to ensure that we can have them fed every day, Swaby stated. He added, their centralizing meal distribution would also help maintain cleanliness in the city by providing proper garbage disposal areas. In addition to food, the initiatives aim to offer other essential services including clothing distribution and access to bathing facilities. Swaby confirmed that homelessness in Kingston is increasing, but noted that the exact factors driving the trend remains unclear. We are seeing an increase in numbers. We cannot speak to the facts yet, he said, while divulging this survey will be conducted soon to assess the extent of the issue. He also acknowledged that some individuals who access homeless shelters may not be entirely without housing, but rather travel into the city for food and other support. Some of these persons leave their home just to come and get some food, so it's a financial strain on us, but we have to take care of our vulnerable population, stated the mayor. When asked whether migration from other parishes was contributing to the issue, Swaby said he could not confirm the origins of those seeking assistance. However, he indicated that upcoming survey would provide more insight into the movement patterns of Kingston's homeless population. Dallas Market to be cleaned up. An extensive cleanup of the Dallas Market in St. Thomas is to be undertaken, with a view to begin accommodating vendors as soon as possible. Minister of Local Government and Community Development Desmond McKenzie, who visited the facility on February 26, disclosed that he has given instructions to the technical team in the ministry to work with the municipal corporation to carry out an extensive cleanup of the market so a proper assessment can be done of the market to see where we go from here. The minister estimated that in another 3 weeks he expects to have a full outlay as it relates to costing and the first phase of the cleanup. Last October, Mackenzie announced that the St. Thomas Municipal Corporation has now possession of a facility which was leased to a former council for more than 25 years. The vendors had to sit outside the gate of the market They cannot enter the market. We gave a commitment that when the lease expires, we would not extend the lease to any other individual. The lease has expired. The St. Thomas Municipal Corporation now has possession of the market, he stated. Mackenzie is encouraging vendors to make use of the facility once it is renovated. It is important that we understand that whatever decisions are made after today's visit and going forward, vendors and those who support the vendors must utilize the market. We can't budget to spend to retrofit the market, and then we find that persons are not utilizing the market, he noted. Further, the minister informed that he has asked the municipal corporation to allow the vendors to occupy the facility temporarily during the assessment phase and after the cleanup is completed. This, he said, will provide them with a proper location to ply their trade and relieve the sidewalks in the busy Yalas Bay. In addition to provision for the vending of fruits and vegetables, the minister said the market should also include an haberdashery and other facets of a market. He assured the people of St. Thomas that the government has been listening and we're taking the actions that are necessary right now. Parents don't need to be certified to teach their children to drive, says Island Traffic Authority. The Island Traffic Authority and the Jamaica Constabulary Force are seeking to clarify that only persons or business offering driver's instructions for a fee must be certified and licensed. They indicated that Regulation 168, Paragraph 2D of the Road Traffic Regulations 2022 sets out the provision. It states that a person who provides the services of a driving instructor without the requirement of a fee or payment shall not be required to be certified under this part. The authority notes that this provision includes parents or guardians who wish to teach their children to drive. However, persons or institutions offering driving instruction services for a fee or payment must obtain the necessary certification and license from the Island Traffic Authority pursuant to Regulation 168. While certified instructors and licensed driving schools offer formal training, the law does not prohibit parents or guardians from offering instruction as long as no financial compensation is involved and the level of training meets road safety and competency standard, the authority noted. It is important to note that any training provided whether by a certified instructor or parent is thorough enough to prepare the learner to meet the required standards to pass the road code, yard and road test. The authority says it acknowledges that there may have been some confusion regarding this aspect of the law and wish to reiterate that persons who experience issues on the road should take note of the individual stops and report the matters themselves to the Assistant Commissioner of Police in charge of Public Safety and Traffic Enforcement Branch or the Inspectorate and Professional Oversight Bureau of the Jamaica Constabulary Force via email at psteb@jcf.gov.jm. We encourage all prospective drivers and instructors to abide by all these provisions of the law as it relates to operating on the nation's roads. Remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell for daily updates.